If you're watching this video, most likely you're probably of the age of remembering the old Saturday Night Live skit. I think Chris Farley was in it. And you're going to live in the van down by the river. And that was kind of a joke. And it was meant to say that you had failed in life, that you took the wrong path, you took a wrong turn somewhere, that things didn't work out for you. You were basically a loser. That's what that skit was trying to say. And I think that maybe living in the van down by the river was actually the good play. Maybe that was the person that actually was ahead of the game. They were just a little bit sharper. They had things figured out a little bit before maybe the rest of us. Maybe that's the actual dream, the plan. And of course, you know that's an analogy, but I made a video a few days ago, and I basically said, I'm done. I'm walking away from this. I'm completely done. I'm selling off everything that I have, and I'm moving to the coast. And I am. I'm in the process of doing that. I'm looking at different things, different areas. But really what I wanted to make this video about was just how much feedback I got from that previous video. And of course, I'll link it at the end of this if you make it all the way. I appreciate it if you will. But I'll link it and you can kind of check that out if you haven't already. That video actually got to, as of today, close to, right at 500,000 views. I picked up thousands of subscribers off that video, tons of likes. And man, I honest to goodness could have never, ever in my wildest dreams expected that. I'm not monetized, so I didn't make anything off of that or anything else. That wasn't the point. And honestly, I hesitated posting that video for various reasons, but I went ahead and did it. And again, just way out of the expectations of what I ever thought it would do. But the most important thing was the feedback and the comments I got out of that. Because let's get real. Nobody watched that video because I'm some kind of great storyteller or some great YouTubers. I think I had like 45 to 60 subscribers somewhere in there on this channel before I did that. And I thought, well, this will be another video. I'll go ahead and post it. Maybe I can connect with one or two people. They'll understand what I'm saying. And, probably 50, 60 views, and we'll go from there. But boy, did I misinterpret that. And people connected with it, again, not because of me, not because of my great editing skills, storytelling skills, none of that kind of stuff. Definitely not my good looks, based on some of the comments, the not so nice ones in the comment section on that video. I get it. But they connected because they feel it. People are feeling exactly what I'm feeling. And man, that makes me really wake up and see things, I guess, for what they are, because I thought I was the only one feeling that way a lot of times. And you kind of feel, and that's one of the reasons that I almost hesitated to post it, because, and I did get some of this, but I figured I'd get a lot of feedback if it got watched at all of, oh, you're whining, you're crying, it's not so bad. Oh my goodness, so on and so forth. And I did get some of that. No big deal. I welcome all comments and I read them all, or at least I'm working on it. But I really got mostly the opposite of that, where people were totally getting it. And it wasn't just, this is something else that shocked me. It wasn't just Americans, people in the United States. Obviously, that's going to be the majority of the audience. But I had people commenting from Australia, the UK, Ireland, Scotland. That's part of the UK, I get that. But Germany, Brazil, Argentina, I think it was. The list goes on. And I was just stunned by that. So it's not just a United States thing. And that was kind of eye-opening for me as well, because I just figured it would be more of a United States type thing, I guess. I don't know why I assumed that, but I just did. And so that's where I'm at. But I think the reason that people really connected with that, took time out of their day to even watch the video and to make a comment on it, is because they feel it. I've had the comments all the way from I'm already doing this. I started earlier than you. I figured this out long ago. I sold everything. I quit my job. I downsized. I semi-retired, whatever it was, and I already started that. And then I have a lot of people that said, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, man. I feel you, man. This connected with me so much because I feel it. I hate getting up in the morning, going to my job. I hate that I'm house poor, or I hate that, I'm taxed to death and I'm working and I'm just going in circles. I'm on this hamster wheel and I'm going nowhere. And, it goes on and on. You should check out the video in the comment sections. And I think it just goes back to the fact that we are waking up. And I honestly got more, I think, out of that video than maybe some of you did. I got a lot out of that video. It was eye-opening to me. And really and truly, I'm not trying to sell the channel or anything else. I think you'll subscribe if you like it and you won't if you don't, and that's fine. But what I am trying to say is that that's why I started this channel. It's exactly why I started this channel, for a community of like-minded people. And trying to figure out the next step, trying to figure out something better. And kind of while I'm on that subject, I did get some negative comments, of course. You got to have tough skin for YouTube. I get that. I'm going to, it wasn't a lot, surprisingly, but it was enough. And I'm not complaining about that. People can say what they want and do what they want. But you did get some of the stuff. And I, like I said, I honestly try to read every comment and reply to them. But some of the comments is like, oh, you're a quitter and America's not that bad, and why would you sell all your stuff? That doesn't make sense. Well, maybe they didn't watch the whole video. I don't know. I think most of you got it. It's not just about selling your stuff. It's not just about maybe trying to want another job. It's not about being a crybaby or whining or complaining and poor me, everything's bad. I don't think that everything in the world is bad. I obviously don't think that. But it's about wanting something better. And I think the quitter part is what gets me the most, because I was called that several times. And I'm like, a quitter? I served in 2 branches of the military, 2 master's degrees, raised my son by myself, taught school for 18 years. So I feel like I'm far from being a quitter. And it's not really them saying it to me that bothers me the most. I think it's people saying it to, other people that are taking their time to comment and add to the comment section that bothers me. And it's like, man, you got to look at the whole picture. Selling your stuff is the analogy. It's the stepping stone. It's the first point. It's the whole picture. And the whole picture is we're all sick of this. Most of us here right now are sick of it. We want something better. That doesn't make you a quitter. What's the definition of insanity again? Leave that in the comment section for me. So if I'm not happy with what's going on in my life, it doesn't make me a loser. It doesn't make me a crybaby, and it doesn't make you one either. It makes you want something better. It makes you realize that, yeah, I don't want to continue doing this till I'm 67, 68, and then die later. That's the whole point of the channel. That's the community I'm trying to build here. And I feel like we're off to a good start. So just kind of wanted to drop by and say that. We all can't be wrong. This many people can't be wrong. Because again, I was a channel, I think it was, like I said, 45 subscribers when I posted that video, a fairly new channel. And so this is just a small sampling of what people really feel out there. Just a tiny sampling. Can you imagine that if some big channel made this video with 2 million subscribers, what would the sampling be then? Would it be even more? Would there be, because I think there's I believe, I didn't look again, I think there's 1,500 comments on this video. We all can't be wrong. So what in the world is going on out there that So many of us feel this way because we do, and we all can't be wrong. If it was only a few people and everybody was telling me that I was crazy, well, maybe I would be. But 98% of people that took the time to comment on this, out of the almost 500,000 views, we're all feeling this. So that should be a humbling experience. Is that the word I'm looking for? Eye awakening. That we're just not happy. And it's not just the United States. We want something better. We're tired of being taxed to death. We're tired of the lie that we've been sold. And it's not that you failed or you didn't prepare enough. Maybe that's part of it. It's part of it for me that I didn't prepare enough. It's just that it seems like it's a game. It's a system that's set up that we can't win no matter what we do. That's the problem. And that's the community. And I welcome you to the community. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, to like and subscribe. If I earned it, I may have, I may not have. That's all fine. And I hope you'll stick around, because really what I'm looking for that helps me tremendously and other people as well, I've seen it in the comment sections, is you leaving your comments, because I'm never going to sit here and pretend I got it all figured out, because I don't. I'm just like most of you, and I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe the only difference is that I finally got to my tipping point, the end of my rope, where I'm going to take that risk. And that's something else that was said, like, you might fail. And you know what? You're right. I might fail. Absolutely, I might fail, but also might succeed. And I sure don't want to continue rolling around on that stinking hamster wheel, getting absolutely nowhere. I'd rather take the chance and fail flat on my face than to continue doing something that I'm just tired of doing. I don't know about you. That's where I'm at. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.